Welcome to the overcrowded Poniente beach in Benidorm town. You cannot imagine how busy this place looks like, and there's something interesting happening on the beachfront. Stay tuned, let's begin. First of all the bars, even here by the Poniente beach, are packed up with people. Some lovely typical Spanish food, English breakfast even. Ooh, small breakfast, $4.95. That's actually not bad at all. Cocktails, English breakfast, small one, 5, large, 7, plus toast, not bad either. Menu of the day, 14 euros. 2-course menu, bread, drinks included. That's actually not bad. Hotels that are also open for the season. And in general, a very, very vivid atmosphere right here on the Poniente beach. The times when the Poniente beach was not a desired beachfront, when tourists were not even walking past here, are over. Look at this beach now. It's even busier than the Levante beach is. Even now in winter, in February. Plenty of people are here, and there's even a giant group of people on the beach. There's at least 30, 40, maybe 50 people out there, maybe even more. Probably, yeah, there's even more than that on the beach. What is all this thing and what it has to do with Benidorm? There's a lot of people who are stopping in disbelief of what is actually happening because there's quite a lot of people. Look at this. And this is the free of charge activities on the beachfront. For people older than 50, but honestly, anyone can join here on the beach. Doesn't really matter. But usually all the equipment, etc., it's all given here. And for people older than 50, both tourists and locals and national tourists too. And these are activities on the Poniente beach, Levante beach, Malpaz, different parks, etc. Very, very nice on the sunshine. And there's a lot of curious people just watching what's happening. These are 100% free, so you don't have to pay anything at all for the activity. It's curious because it was supposed to be up to maximum capacity of 20 people. However, I feel like it's doubling, almost tripling the capacity right now. And that is all because, well, people love these types of activities, and especially on the fresh air, on the beach. And if it's free of charge, people directly say, sign me in, I'm in, I'll be here every single day doing different types of activities with you. And that's what's happening right now. So many people here, absolutely packed Poniente beach. I have a feeling that it is busier than the Levante beach actually is. Let us know what you think, but definitely, especially this part of the Poniente beach, and typically and historically speaking, Poniente beach wasn't as popular with tourists, and it was always the emptier part of the city. However, nowadays it all changes really, really fast. And Poniente beach looks really, really vivid, extremely vivid. Look at that. People are taking pictures because they're in disbelief of how busy it actually is, on how many people are there at the beachfront having walks down the rainbow promenade that we have here. As you can see, colors are changing and it's like a rainbow. You can see it from the top usually. Plenty of terraces and bars here nearby that are all open, all ready to get some drinks, some snacks, some meals, menus, etc. Right now it is midday, so a lot of people are getting their meals of the day, their lunch. For us, it is slightly too early. We start around between 1 and 3 p.m. because we have dinners usually later than that. But hey, there's a lot of international tourists here that are used to have some meals at 12, or at least to get some snacks. Just sit down, enjoy the sunshine. Oh, this is absolutely gorgeous. H10 Porto Poniente Hotel, open, 4-star superior, by the way. Quite a fancy place. It's fully renewed, refurbished, remodeled, if you wish. And it is a great place right here on the Poniente beach for those who want to be close to the water and have slightly more luxurious facilities, let's say it like that. Free shuttle bus. Oh, that's interesting. Shuttle buses as well. There's a lot more of independent companies, by the way, here of shuttle buses that go around. This one is from some kind of company. I think it's like a museum or something. But there's also shuttle bus companies that go to the airport, and there's different ones of them, private ones, private shuttles, or for groups, etc. They're actually very, very nice, even though it's not the cheapest option, but it's definitely the most comfortable option to travel if you do not want to get a rented vehicle itself. Plenty of hotels here, such as Hotel Mar Blau and many others, that are also on a budget side option. And a lot of them are still open because these ones are located in a privileged place. Who wouldn't want to have a hotel with sea views and being just, 30, 40 minutes, meters, not minutes, meters away, 30 steps away, maybe even less, from the Poniente beach. Just look at this. And right on the right side, we have the Park of Elche, also known as the Dove Park, and the beach is right there in front. Absolutely beautiful area, very different from what the Levante beach has to offer. So take that into consideration. If you've not been on this side of the city just yet, you don't know what you're missing. Check it out, please, because it's definitely worth it. We love the Poniente side. It's perfect for walks, for some nice meals, some snacks, just to stay on a different side of Benidorm, the one that's not as loud in a sense of music, bars, etc. It's just a different place. It's more quality place, which is why it's also more expensive for property purchase. Different cafeterias and restaurants here. Everything is open. This one is fancy. I'm always looking on it. It's called the dining room. Zodiac's also here nearby. Quite famous place, by the way. The Yellow Submarine, and then we have the Old Town right here next door. The Old Town where we're able to see the tapas alley, all the shopping facilities, different types of businesses, barber shops. Like here we have different international shops, tourism places for souvenirs, tourism information office, and much more. You can see people bringing some shopping bags. And that is because that area in the Old Town is where all the main shopping alleys are located. But look at how vivid it actually is out here. It's absolutely incredible. Extremely vivid area. But at the same time, it's not too much. It is very vivid, but it's not too much. It is still tolerable for all the introverts. You'll be fine. It's perfectly great out here. And it's just that everything's open when there's so many people outside about and around enjoying the town and everything it has to offer. All the businesses start to open up. All the ice cream places, even those that were shutting down for holidays, obviously they're monitoring the situation. If they feel like they need to open up earlier, that's what a lot of places will typically do. A lot of movement in the Old Town. Some mobility scooters every now and then, but it's not an invasion. It's perfectly controlled, at least here so far. Plenty of tourists, national, international ones. By the way, the biggest part of tourists right now here in winter for the first time in many years are not Spanish tourists, but British tourists. And in general, international tourism is way higher now than the national tourism is. So that's a big difference. The Old Town is a typical place where you can find still some international hotels, some Airbnbs. Look at that, ice cream places open. Let's see what the price is. 180, one scoop. 2 scoops, 250. Oh, that's not bad. I remember the times when it was just €1, one scoop, and now it's 180 already. Oh, where are the good old times when the scoops were cheap? Not sure where these times went, but nowadays it's almost €2 in some places for a scoop. So that's not as cheap as it might be. Many of the restaurants here on the Tapas Alley started to open up back again. They were closed on holidays, such as this one. Honestly, I feel like we could say it's a tourist trap as well, in a sense. Depends on what you get. But some of the things there are definitely not how it should be, at least on the menu. Not sure how the a la carte things go, but menu options, we tried them. Definitely places where we've eaten way better for a Spanish menu. Shortly here on the channel, there's going to be more videos of more menu options and places to grab some nice meals. Meanwhile, lovely old town. There's so many useful businesses here. First of all, even though there is a tapas alley right here on the right side, the truth is that a lot of the times you can find nicer places and cheaper places outside of the tapas alley. Just wander around these typical streets on the left, on the right, slightly further along, heading towards the Levante beach. There's so many bars, typical Spanish bars, that actually are absolutely incredible, and you're able to get an authentic experience in these without actually paying a giant fortune for these. Look at that, some jewelry here nearby, everything €5. That's great. If you're coming here for holidays and you don't want to bring this jewelry with you, you can just get it as a souvenir and just use it here while you are here on holidays. That's actually not bad at all. There is a little bit of smell of like fire. Not sure how to explain it. And I'm going to insert you a clip of how the mountain looks like. It's already on midday, but this whole morning we've seen a giant like cloud over the natural park here. Not sure if something's burning on the other side or what is going on. We don't see any helicopters or anything. Not sure what's happening, but the air is extremely white in a lot of places around Benidorm town. Look at that, that's so cute. The air is extremely white and you can smell it, or like, I'm not sure what it is. Is it dust? It is like a smell of some kind of dust or material. It is all like in your mouth. It is very unpleasant. And here in Benidorm, it starts to be more. It starts to come here slowly. Hopefully we're able to see it once we are on this side. But if not, you've seen the video. It's like on the Rincon de Loix part. Okay, it's not like here on this side, but Rincon de Loix, and you can still taste it while you're here. You can like smell it and taste it, which is very, very strange. I feel like it has to be something. It's like on the tongue even. It is not a good thing to be breathing now, especially you will be able to see it in Albir if you were here by the natural park. Oh, it's absolutely strange. Some people said it was like fog, but no, it's not a fog. It's something else. It's either dust, extreme dust pollution, or it's like from fire or something, because this is not a very normal thing here to have. Wow. Hopefully it's nothing serious and it's gonna pass very, very soon because it's slightly too much. We are heading towards the shopping alleys. This is the main part of the shopping streets here in Benidorm. And this is where you'll find a lot of jewelry places, shoe shops. You're able to find a cosmetics place, hair care, body care, etc. A lot of lovely cafeterias like these ones. We'll love Bonbon Boss. They have really, really tasty things out here. Really nice ones, trust me. Some of them are quite healthy. Others not so much, but hey, it's a dessert. It's made with great ingredients. You're on holidays. Why not, right? Piercing, tattoo places. Our favorite jewelry place, which is this one, Joyerías Amor. Absolutely incredible jewelry place. We love it. We always come here whenever we need something. And it's definitely always a great service and a memorable place to get something if you're here on holidays. Quite a lot of people on the streets doing their shopping, enjoying, exploring, discovering, which is how Benidorm should typically be. And right there in front, we already have the Levante beach. So today, technically, we've seen two of them. We've seen Levante and Poniente beach in all detail, passing through the old town of the city. Green flag on the beach, packed up, terraces enjoying some sunshine. A lot of people on the promenade. That's so far what we can see from here. really busy. And quite a bit of people on the beach too. Wow, definitely a vivid part of the town. Absolutely incredible. Look at that. This is February, you guys. This is the end of February in Benidorm town. Who would have thought this will be the weather out here? There's some boats out there, people enjoying, and it's a lovely area. You cannot see it from here, but there's like out there behind the buildings at the bottom part is where like all this whiteness is concentrated. I wonder what this actually is. But meanwhile, hundreds and thousands are enjoying their holidays in Benidorm town. We'll see you in a new video.